Hey everybody, Tim Norris.
Carmen Norris.
And happy anniversary to us! It is our 1 year anniversary of GreyElephant Gaming. 1 year ago today, we actually started GreyElephant Gaming, and we all started with a video called Formula E. It was pretty cool. We thought that maybe we would actually go over our year of review of the videos we had done, the games, to see if we still play them, what we still think of them today. So, anyways, like we said, Formula E was the first one, and
I still love this video. It's one of my favorite videos of ours to watch because we did the quick review format with the funny clips in it, and I'm just so proud of the video. I wish I could be proud of the game, but unfortunately it's not here.
So the game still hasn't arrived. It was a Kickstarter game. We backed it, and it has been a year, and they still haven't produced, and the communications... Come on.
I'm excited to play it when it gets here, though.
Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so next one we did was Escape Curse of the Temple. Escape is still one that I have high regards for. I really think it's still a great game. An excellent value.
Fun, stressful.
Yeah, it can be. We bought both the expansions, Illusions, and Quests, so we have both of those. We played Illusions, but I don't think we played Quests.
Add to the game.
Yeah, I don't think we played Quests.
I thought we played both of them, but...
Maybe we have.
It's a lot of fun, but I could recommend maybe keep the music down a little, because when it's loud, I get really nervous.
So, next one we did after that was Forbidden Machines. So, Legacy Gears of Time or Legacy Forbidden Machines was the expansion.
Was the expansion, yeah.
And we played this to death. And we did finally get the Kickstarter in. We backed it, and it did arrive. So, great job, Ben. And we haven't played it since it's come in, though.
We haven't played it. It takes a little bit of time. It takes a lot of concentration.
Well, we're just busy with new games all the time,
too.
I think.
So it's a great game, though. I mean, the fact that it takes the amount of concentration that it does is just really amazing.
Great game. The next one after that, we did a series on Hoplomachus. Well, haven't played it at all lately, and the main reason is because I just keep loaning it out. I keep having friends coming over for game day, and it just seems to walk away with somebody. And this is probably the third time I've loaned it out, and it still has yet to come back. So that's a good sign, though. We did Oz the card game after that, and that was a Kickstarter. Yeah. And we still have the proto of that, but we don't play the proto. But I would really love to be able to get my hands on the retail copy.
The prototype wasn't a full game. It was only just a little bit, so...
Yeah, it was a teaser.
Yeah, I would love to get the final copy of the game. I really have fond memories playing this.
Well, when it ever gets produced. I mean, it's slow in production. After that, we... did Legendary, Marvel Legendary. Oh my god, I love Marvel Legendary.
Love Marvel Legendary.
Yeah, if you've watched our videos, you know how much we love Marvel, you know how much we love Legendary. So, this one, yes, it still holds its value, it still gets played. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yes, and we play it with the two of us, we play it with friends. Very good all-around game.
The next one we did was a Kickstarter called Empires of Zadal, and that one was produced. It did come in. And great job, Lee. And we do have a copy of it. We haven't played the copy we've received yet, but it is one that I still hold fond memories, and I still think that it holds its value. I would be happy to play it. Put it to you that way.
Definitely, and it fills so many genres. For me, personally, I like manipulating the bank with the jewels and all that jazz. You know, I think it really replaced several different games I was trying to get to work. So I'm still excited to play that one.
We did another Kickstarter after that, Baldrick's Tomb for 5th Street Games, and that was, we haven't received that one yet. We still have the proto, but got a hold of the owner of 5th Street, and he will be sending us a finalized copy of it at the end of the month. But it's still a game that I think is still an excellent introductory dungeon crawl style game, and you know, one you can play with your kids, and definitely a good game. I still recommend it.
We could get it out and play with the kids. I was just saying because I want to introduce them to more of this type of game, so maybe they'll play some more with us.
He won't put down Minecraft long enough to play anything.
Well, and he's only 6 years old, so any game's a little too long for him.
Love Letter we did right after Baldrick's Tomb.
Love Letter.
Haven't played it at all lately, but it's still one that, in this whole, like, all of a sudden we want to, you know, everybody's wanting to do the next big micro game, which... this one still, in my opinion, has held its value, and it's one that I still enjoy. I don't need a game that fits in my wallet, but this is about as, small as I want to get here.
Well, I definitely still enjoy it. If somebody were to say, hey, let's play Love Letter, I'd be all for it.
As long as I'm the princess. We did 2 Kickstarters in a row after this, both for Clever Mojo games. The first one was Monsters of Maiden. That one has not been published yet. Typical not being published yet, guys. But it was kind of a late starter because they tried to do some new crowdfunding site that opened up. So anyways, so we can't talk about it much. The next one was Princess of the Dragon's Thrones, and man, I still love Princess of the Dragon Thrones. We got the prototype
still
copy.
love the game,
and that is one I'm good. Gosh, let's get that one in. I want to see the finalized product that they publish of this game because it is still. And I hold it in high regard still, put it to you that way. If it comes out in 2014, finally, let's hope they get it out in 2014. Yeah, it could still be one of those contenders of the year for me. Terra Mystica, we did right after that.
Terra Mystica.
Woo! What a great game. And I tell you what, if you haven't played Terra Mystica, and if you're a Euro-style fan, play Terra Mystica. Oh my god, it is still one of the best games I've ever played.
I would say this is probably my favorite game of the year.
Yeah.
Of all the games that came out, if I had to, save one from a fire, it would be Terra Mystica.
Before your children, we did after that Le Havre, the Inland Port. Now that's part of the 2-player series that Z-Man Games has been publishing lately. And this one is out on, it's gone, it's not in the house anymore, some friends have it. And we didn't play it a whole lot after we did the video on it, but it is one that I still think would hold its value just fine. I think it's still a fun game, and especially seems how it's specifically drawn for 2 players. So
it's a good 2-player game. It has kind of a different mechanic for keeping track of your resources, which is actually a major part of that game. I don't think it has as much in common with Le Havre as what you would expect, but it's a good 2-player.
Now, the next one we did was Legendary Dark City, and I tell you, I get goosebumps when I think of this one. What a fantastic expansion. This was the expansion of the year, in my opinion.
This was so much fun.
Oh
so
my
much
gosh.
Fun.
They could not have done any better with this expansion than what they did. Legendary Dark City was the expansion, bottom line, of the year, and I just absolutely still love it.
If you're only going to get one, get that one.
That's it. Yep. After that, we did a live play on the Lord of the Rings deck builder. Well, this is one of the simple games that you could play. I mean, this is basic deck building in its best.
The reason we did a live play on it was we were playing it every day. So we were like, well, why don't we just go ahead and slap a video up for this game? Because we just love it. It's just a relaxing game, doesn't take very long. Really great.
Now, some of you guys don't know this, but we actually used to do video reviews along with another person a while back. It's been well over a year ago. And during that time, we were doing a lot of work with that other person. Then we broke off and did our own thing. But during that time, I had a lot of videos still on my computer. So what I decided to do is take the tutorial portion of those videos and just toss them up as a quick tutorial. And during that, we had probably about 10 of them I threw up like that. Had more, but truthfully, just felt like it wasn't necessary. Mice and Mystics, which we don't have Mice and Mystics. That actually was, the other partner took that one and sold it off, so we don't have it. Zombicide. Now, we do have Zombicide, and I still love Zombicide.
Still play it.
Love Zombicide. I think that's a great game. Mage Knight, great game, once again. I think that you haven't played it yet.
I haven't played it.
But it's one that...
I mean, we're always learning new games for the new videos, so...
It's one that I think that it takes a bit to try to appreciate it because there's just so much going on, but once you kind of get it down, you get it down. And I haven't played it in so long, I'm itching to want to play it, and I really want to teach you how to play.
I think it'll be cool, maybe to do
a live
videos
play.
of me learning it, and you can learn along with me.
Yeah, I think you just had some people probably do backflips in their seat wanting to see that. They probably
or maybe
love
they're
that.
like, oh, we don't want to watch learn this.
The next one would be Super Dungeon Explorer. We did, and that was a quick tutorial. Got the expansions? Don't ever play. Gosh.
I don't know. We thought we loved the game. We painted all these miniatures. We still keep buying the expansions. But it never makes it to the
Never do
table.
anything with it. I don't know why.
Is it because one person has to control the dungeon?
Yeah, I guess maybe because one person plays the Overlord, and maybe that kind of takes some. But they've actually released other sets of rules where you can do, like, they call it like the arena, where you each get like your own set of monsters and you fight each other. And
I just feel like we'd play it more if the kids had more of an attention span and they could play with us, but they never do. So.
The next quick tutorial we did was a Village. Absolutely love Village.
One of my favorite games.
Yeah. I mean, truthfully, when you say Village, I just get a peaceful, wonderful, happy, calming feeling. I just love the game to death.
One of my favorites.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then we did Agricola, All Creatures Big and Small. Now, that was a quick tutorial. Plus, we did games you might not be playing, but you should video on it as well.
Because we were playing it so much, we thought, hey, we might as well make a video.
Right, so we'll talk more about that in just a bit. Then we did Belfort as a quick tutorial as well. Belfort is still one of... You know, this is a deceiving game, man, because you look at it and you're like, oh, elves, oh, gnomes, and dwarves, so that's so cute. And then you start playing it, man, it's got so much depth and meat and just heavy decisions and stuff. And it's just shocking with just how really deep the game is and really just how wonderful it is. It's still one of my favorites.
Yeah, with the building and the area control, it has a lot going for it. We
did a Kickstarter again for Incredibrawl, and we just did actually receive a copy of this last week, so great job, Jake. We haven't opened it up and played it yet, but at the same time, yeah, that was one you didn't get to play because I met Jake over at the Arsenal. He didn't have any more review copies at that time.
But I am thrilled with the quick
turnaround. Great job, absolutely. Then we did a quick tutorial on the Sentinels of the Multiverse. We ended up selling that away because, well, you didn't care for it at all after we... It didn't seem like it... The longevity didn't stay with us, unfortunately.
Well, the writing on the cards, you have to read it every time, and I just prefer Legendary so much that I would just rather play that.
So it got replaced, in your opinion?
Yeah.
Because you have a superhero game in Legendary, you don't need it in Sentinels, is what
Exactly.
Not that we think it's a bad game at all. It's a good game. It really is. But after a while, when a game's just sitting on your shelf, you just... What are you going to do? I mean, it's got to move. We did a couple of... We actually did several Kickstarters here. This was right before Gen Con. So the first Kickstarter we did was Pigpen. And we just did a live play of it. We've got the proto sitting around. We don't have a copy of it.
Cute little card game.
Then we did VC, however you want to say it. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I don't even think we have that anymore. We did 2 quick tutorials. The first one at King of Tokyo. Absolutely still love that game. We still play it to death. Then
kids like it too.
Oh, yeah. Then we did the King of Tokyo Power-Up. That was where now we got the Power-Up cards. And that was a quick tutorial as well.
That was a great expansion.
Oh, fantastic expansion.
Really adds to the game.
Now, this Kickstarter you would probably like to talk about, we did, was Tessin.
Tessin. I love Tessin. My daughter likes it, which is so surprising because she just doesn't have attention.
And she's usually not a super fast thinker, and that's why it kind of shocked me too.
Well, she's playing against me. We don't like playing against him because he's too fast.
Then we did a video on Magnum Opus, which, you know, was a good game. Still, I don't think it's been published, whatever. Then we did Top Promoter, which, Kickstarter, not published. Then we did King's Forge. Love King's Forge. We still got the prototype copy.
Yeah,
actually, no, we had to send that back. That was when they were going through their phase that you sign the box and you send it back. That kind of bums me out. I'd rather have just
How much money did they make off of our signatures? I don't know.
I want that game when it comes out.
Hey, but we liked it. Our friends liked it. The kids like playing with it. They can't really play the game, but you know, it's a great one.
After that, we did. We kind of were getting away from the Kickstarters then. We did a couple of more after that, but we started getting into finished products, which I think is better. We did Zula Red Dice for Z-Main Games. Really simple, cute game. I still love this game. This is one of my favorite little...
That's another one that, you know, portable game, doesn't take very long, doesn't take a lot of setup. Really good for that.
And go for the lions.
That's just fast.
Freaking lions. And then Bruges from Z-Main Games as well. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Bruges, B-R-U-G-E-S. This is one that I tell you what, I don't know why I like this game so much, but I do. because it's like it is such a difficult game to do anything in. You never feel like you have enough of anything, and then it feels like things get taken away from you all the time. But for some reason, I love it. I just think it is such a great game.
It's another one. We played the heck out of it when we did the video, and we still play it. We still get it out and play it every once in a while.
And that right there shows you just how good of a game it is, because when we still fit that one in, I mean, I know we've talked about other ones that we still recommend, but when we still fit in games like Bruges just for enjoyment, that should tell you right there what we think of the game. Then we did a quick tutorial on Pandemic. We've played a heck of a lot of Pandemic lately.
Yeah.
And I think that was because of the expansion that came out. That kind of added to it. But then we started playing without the expansion even afterwards.
Expansion was too hard. So
expansion hard!
We want to play the normal game so we can win.
Then after that, we did a Kickstarter for Smash Monster Rampage. You remember that one?
Smash Monster, yes,
Where you take the little monster through the city.
That is so fun.
And you gotta shoot it with the tanks and the helicopters.
It's like you're playing out a video game. You know, it's great.
Then we had the expansion to Lords of Waterdeep. And, oh, wow. What a fantastic job they did on this. Now, some people think that possibly it's a little too overpowered with some of the quests and stuff like that. Nah, I think it's a lot of fun. I think the corruption tokens added so much, you know, it's hilarious when you see somebody getting so much corruption.
Yeah, it really adds a nice element because you're all laughing at each other over the corruption tokens.
Yes, you are.
I felt like Lords of Waterdeep was a little too formulaic before, and now with the expansions, I love it. It's really, really added a lot to the game.
And we've played it a lot, even still.
Yes.
We've even had game nights. Everybody comes over and we sit down and play it. And we've enjoyed the heck out of it with that expansion. After that, we did Fantasy Frontier for there was a Kickstarter. We did a live play for Gameling Games. I don't think it's been published yet because it's not been that long ago. So nothing to say there. We did a game called Pathfinder. Do you remember Pathfinder?
Pathfinder.
Adventure card game. Yeah, doesn't ring a bell. Hey, Pathfinder adventure card game, guys. In all seriousness, this is probably my game of the year, even over Terra Mystica. And even though it has one of the crappiest rule books I think ever written, and I know that that's arguable.
And a lot of cards that are missing certain information that would be helpful. It's
got such a high fun factor that you just can't overlook it. It has just got so much replayability, so much enjoyment. You could build up characters or just play for fun. We did this, we all went camping for one weekend, and I busted it out. We did a 6-player game. And I'll tell you what, it came down to the very last card. We ended up winning and beating Black Fang. And everybody at the table standing up. Nobody was sitting. Everybody's standing up. I mean, the last dude, he was playing these Emery, the barbarian chick, I think, whatever. But he was fighting the dragon. He's got those dice shaking him, and we're all just hooting and hollering and cheering, drinking beer, and I mean, just throwing pretzels, just having such a great time. Killed the dragon, and I tell you what, I'll never forget it. This game, I mean, simply is just wonderful.
And I feel it's another one of those games that really fits a niche that I was looking for.
Oh,
I was looking for a game to fit that niche.
Kind of give it the RPG style without playing RPG.
Does it?
Yeah.
You know, it's great, and I feel like playing along with you guys on the videos.
Oh, it's been wonderful.
It has added
so
much to the game because we don't, you know, you savor it that way. You don't rush through it. I think it's really been great.
And that's just the thing. We've got, you know, 2 expansions still to get through, and it's because we're always waiting to, you know, show you guys our adventure. It's been terrific. And you guys have been wonderful. After that, we did Pandemic in the Lab, the expansion to Pandemic. I call this...
We already talked about this one.
This is the meanest damn expansion ever because it's impossible to win.
Yeah.
We've won one time, and I think we had to cheat a little bit to even do that.
We kind of got burnt out because we lost
so
much. I'm hoping we can play it and maybe house rule something to make it
so we win.
To where we can.
Always win.
No. To where we can win.
I don't want to lose anymore.
To where it at least seems possible.
I mean, it's like I got it up on the shelf, and every time I see it, I'm like, don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact.
We just killed the world many times.
It's like it just stares me down. I'm like, you win. I won't even open you.
But the mechanic was really cool. We just couldn't make
wonderful
it
mechanic.
work.
Wonderful mechanic. We just suck at it. Look, we'll slay your monsters. Just don't ask us to cure any diseases in the process, all right?
Is that intelligence? Is that the problem?
Yeah, we're good at fights. Masquerade. We did a live play on Masquerade, and that was so much fun. That was the one we had Travis in, and we all wore the masks.
Yeah.
He had the cat mask.
That was another one, video that was one of my favorites.
Now, we haven't played this game very much lately, but it's still one of those ones that if I busted it out, I'd be having so much fun.
It's one of those games that's hilarious.
Oh,
everybody's laughing, so that's a good aspect.
Then we did the High Command War Machine. Haven't played this at all lately. In fact, I even got the expansion. I bought it, and I haven't even played the expansion. I mean, I kind of even looked at the cards, put them in the box, and haven't touched it. I don't know. A little disappointed. I still like it, though. That's the thing.
I loved the game when I played it at Gen Con. I really liked it the first few times I played it, but now I'm just kind of, I think I've got other games that I would prefer to play, and so I just never get around to it.
I think that might be what's the problem, is that we've got other games that we're enjoying, and as we keep going down through this list, you know, we'll explain some of those too. Legendary Fantastic Four. Okay, I love the expansions to Legendary. Dark City was the best. Yeah. Fantastic Four added some really cool powers. That I thought that really... I'm excited to see what they do with the Spider-Man set now that they've done the Fantastic Four, because I think it's supposed to be another small set. Let's see what they do with that, because I'll tell you what, I love the direction this game is going.
If there's anything negative to say, I feel like there's a bit of power creep. But you can balance that out by making your team with different characters. So.
Yeah, there was a bit of power creep. I could probably agree with that.
It's like the older characters can't beat the new villains.
After that, we did a quick preview of the King of Tokyo Halloween. We just showed the cards and stuff. Yeah, great. Wow, that's a good expansion too. It's not the same level of Dark City, but man, we had so much fun. We played with the kids and stuff. And of course, they all wanted to be the ghost and the other guy and stuff.
The costumes are great.
The costumes were so much fun. And I was a princess, remember? Or a ballerina. I was a ballerina, I think. And you were, I think, the princess is what it was.
I don't remember what I was.
But what's fun is take
Clown,
your little...
maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Take your little costume card and actually put it on the base.
Put
and
it
you
on
can
your
have
monster.
it. Yeah, you can actually have it on your monster. It's so cute. I love it. Then after that, because it was October, we did our Halloween special. Wow, that was so much work.
It was fun. You know, it included the kids. I think people, don't watch the family games as much.
No, they don't, unfortunately.
But we do enjoy a lot of the games. We had Phantom Society in there.
Great, and that's a really fun game.
We play that with the kids all the time still.
It is probably our #1 game we play with the kids is Phantom Society by Yellow Games. I just think it's very underrated. I really do. It's just fun. You know what I'm saying? Not all games have to have this incredible depth and complexity. Sometimes you just want to sit down and play a simple game, and that does it. It delivers for that. So
yeah, it's fun even if it's not with kids. But our kids enjoy it. And then Ghost Blitz was in there also.
Oh yeah, Ghost Blitz.
And,
I love that one.
That one's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of... Ha! Take that!
Remember Midnight Party? That was Hugo the Ghost
Midnight
was
Party
in there.
is another one that's one of our favorites to play with the kids.
Yeah, boy, that was a fun video. God, that was so fun. After that, we decided that we were going to do a bit of a shift, and we started our games you might not be playing, but you should. Now, when we originally started this series, we were thinking about just only focusing on older games. And we still debate about that a little bit. So we started with Ginkgopolis. Because Ginkgopolis, to me, was one I bought from Cool Stuff Inc. when it was on sale. They had one of their daily sales, and I thought, $20, why not? I'll try it out. Wow!
Yeah.
Best $20 I ever spent on a game.
We couldn't believe we hadn't played it.
I mean, we sat down and played it, and I mean, God, we probably played it 20 times. I mean, it was just bam, bam, bam. And then we thought, we need to do a video on this and let other people know how great of a game this really is. And that started the games you might not be playing, but you should, you know.
You should.
And it's still one that I love. In fact, they've got the expansion out called The Experts, and I'm probably going to pick that one up.
Ooh, I'm excited now.
Yeah, I'll grab that one. After that, we decided to do another one, and that was for Agricola, All Creatures Big and Small. So we did a quick tutorial. Now we actually did the video of it. Still, I would have to say, this could very well possibly be my favorite specific two-player game.
Two-player, yes.
It's designed specifically for 2 players, so make sure, you know, I say this correctly. It might be my favorite. And I just think with the animals and all that.
That's why we decided to do a video on it. We were just playing the heck out of it. And it's really kind of rare for us to do that because we're always getting new games in. So it's kind of rare to be playing an older game
so much. Popular. It's either that or we're buying them. That's the other problem. I still buy.
I didn't mean to sound like that. I would just
yeah, you did. She was all like, we're always getting games in. After that, we did Battle for Souls for a Robert Burke game. And, hey, that's a pretty groovy game, man.
That was fun.
The video was a blast.
I was
evil. When you made that little, like diorama, and we had the cards floating up to heaven and going to hell. I mean, God, if you haven't watched that video, man, I mean, we are funny people.
The theme of the game is just fun. You got to play it once just because it's funny, you know?
Now, I'm going to say a game to you, and just look at the camera. Oh, let's get a natural reaction. Ready? Steam Park.
Yay!
Yeah. Steam Park, to me, oh, wow. What a treat. What a treat.
Fun.
Yellow contacted us out of the blue, said, hey, we'd like to send you guys a review copy. Tell us what you think, okay? You sometimes might think out there that we give a positive review to games because they've been sent to us and we don't want to upset publishers. No. We've turned down doing videos before. We don't do negative reviews. We just don't, okay?
It's kind of, you don't want to play a game enough to do a review if you don't like it.
I love this game. Oh my God.
This game.
It is so great. It's so cute. I'm building my rides. I'm rolling the dice. I'm setting up stands.
Yeah.
You actually, you just feel this sense of constant progression.
My first thought is fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, what a great game. Oh God. There is a reason this constantly is selling out.
And
every time I see it.
It's a beautiful game.
Oh, beautiful. And for $27.99 on Cool Stuff Inc., good God. It's a steal.
Yeah. Every time I see the price, I'm still shocked.
Great game. Elder Tor.
Oh. Awesome.
Delicious. What a great game. And this is one of those games that, just like with Defenders of the Realm, okay? You're walking around, and you're just really at the mercy of the dice. But good God, you're having so much fun.
Yeah. I mean, we like Defenders of the Realm. That's an old game we still get out and play. If Tim's on vacation, especially. But this, Elder Tor reminds me of that one. So, it's one of our favorites.
And it's, and I had somebody on Twitter, make fun of this, but it's just as much as the story than the game. Yeah. And he was like, well, what story? There ain't no story.
It's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure book made into a board game. Only it's co-op.
Yeah.
It's great.
Don't just, perform the actions on the cards. Read the cards. Read them completely. Because that's what adds so much flavor to this game. This game is dripping with flavor. I mean, when I open it up, it's like gravy in there. I mean, just dripping with flavor. It's a beautiful game. Well designed. I am so anxious and excited for future expansions. Everything about this game. I will get everything for it.
And I love co-ops. I love that it's co-op.
We are big on co-ops
over
here. Then we did a Kickstarter for Kingdom. Kingdom. Well, we can't say, I think you have to say Kingdom, War of the Angels, or the Angelic War now, because Fantasy Flight, or whoever it was that publishes the game Kingdoms, got mad and told them they had to... Because, see, there's an S on Kingdoms, but people would get that confused with the game called Kingdom. You think?
Kingdom by Black Locust.
Yeah. But anyways, this one's on Kickstarter right now. It's got like probably 30 days left or something like that. But
very well designed.
Yeah, I thought, I was really kind of shocked because, we play a lot of games here, guys. And sometimes you play just the same old.
And sometimes when people send you a new game, I kind of expect it not to be good compared to everything else I've already played.
Yeah, so I was shocked. This one was actually really good.
It was good.
It's the combat system that kept it so interesting to me. The combat system combined with the way that you use power and, the limitations on your characters, but at the same time you can, cheat by playing certain cards that allow your characters to go beyond their powers.
Playing in the right order.
Yeah. So definitely a cool game. I still recommend check that video out, check the game out. It's on Kickstarter. Last game that we have done until we hit our anniversary was Glass Road for Z-Man Games. Hey, Glass Road, I'm going to tell you guys straight up. I didn't care for this game at first. I really didn't. Frustrated the crap out of me, okay?
It's hard to learn.
Well, it's just hard to wrap your mind around. Yeah, I don't think it's hard to learn. It's just hard to wrap your mind around the way that this game works.
You can learn and play it.
It's the mechanics.
But stink at it.
Yeah. When you first start playing this game, you're going to have all of these specialist cards. You're not really going to know what to choose. You got all these buildings, and it's just information overload when you first are starting to play. And then on top of that, you're trying to figure out how these stupid wheels work and all this stuff.
But you play it more and more, and you really appreciate the design of the game, and it's like you're constantly learning, and it's just really amazing.
This designer is just absolutely brilliant, and
I feel brilliant just because I played. I mean,
we are brilliant.
We are brilliant.
We are a tad. We have a touch of brilliance, and I think that comes from our experience of monster slaying. But no, but in all truthfulness, with Glass Road, you can't judge it by the first game. This is a perfect example of anybody who's doing reviews on a game that they've played once and then they shoot a video and they're like, this is my opinion. You're doing it so wrong. Yeah. Because this is one of those games that you have to be able to sit down and play a few times before you really start to learn to appreciate it. And now I can just sit... I'll tell you straight up, it's one of my favorite games that we have in our collection. And I'm thrilled we have it because I itch and yearn to want to play it. And that tells you something.
It's a game that you enjoy more and more the more you play. Whereas there's a lot of games that maybe you really liked it the first 3 or 4 times. You know, and you probably enjoy less and less the more you play. Yep. This is the opposite.
Well... That's all of them. We did all those videos. And of course, the bazillion of them were Pathfinder. But boy, that was fun.
And then we had our videos from Gen Con that we didn't list here.
No. But hey, guys, a few things. Number one, thank you. You guys have made this a wonderful year for us. You know, I'd like to sit here and point out a few of you guys that we have the most interaction with, but I don't want to do that because I'm afraid I'll leave somebody out. But trust me, guys, when you guys leave us feedback, it's just, it helps us. It helps us to create a better show for everybody, and it helps everybody to learn the correct way to play the games.
And it keeps us encouraged, because we're not being ignored. So
exactly. And it's very difficult for people like us, you know, we're just kind of just her and I, and we do have a family life. I work full-time, and to be able to sit back, do videos, and to have people enjoy them and like them and subscribe to our YouTube channel, you guys, it's extremely encouraging. So
that's pretty cool.
We wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you guys. So thanks a lot, guys. And we have a amazing next year lined up already. We've got a lot of great games that we're working on. We're getting attention from some other publishers, which is going to help us be able to get some of the other good games too.
So exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. So hopefully, you know, any way that you guys think we can improve our content, always just leave it below. We're pretty humble about it.
And just, you know, I just want to shout out to maybe some of my friends who aren't gamers who are watching this just because, you know, I told them to. You got to get into it. You just got to get into gaming because it's just such a great community. It's just so many good friends. Yeah.
Yeah, we've made a lot of great friends through this. Yeah, we really have. So here's looking forward to the next year. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.